Okay, let's see. I'll do a little bit of a welcome, friends. Whoop. Help if I spelled welcome correctly. I'm going to do a bit of speed puzzling tonight. Thanks for coming. All right. Hello, everyone. Now we'll see how many people join me this evening. I'm going to be doing this puzzle. It is a 500-piece puzzle from Buffalo Games, and it is called, what is it called? Amsterdam Brunch. Okay, so this is a very nice puzzle. I opened up the box already so you can see it, so I can get to it easily. It slides out. Ooh, makes an interesting noise. Oh, God. Wow, squeak, 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 squeak. Whew. I like that it has, I don't always buy new puzzles, or I don't often buy new puzzles, but this one I got new because, ooh, it looks like I'm having a little bit of problems focusing. Hopefully it focuses soon. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and start my timer because oh, hey Javi. Okay, so we'll see. Why is it not focusing? I do not know why it's not focusing, but this is the puzzle that you and Bree did. Thank you for there we go, now it's focusing. Thank you very much for joining me. We'll see how I do. Now, doing it as a live stream might not be my best choice because I'm going to want to look over at the chat every now and then. But, you know, I figured I got this puzzle, I don't know, I ordered it right after I saw it on your video, and I've had it for a while. I'm not sure when you did that video, but now if I'm flipping, can you still hear me okay? I have a pretty nice microphone, but oh yeah, that would be fun. You just have to let me know when and what puzzles so I can go ahead and order it, or I can have my husband order it or something. I promise just me looking at it will not help me do the puzzle. So even if I see it ahead of time, I won't be able to do anything that will help that process. But can you hear me okay when I'm flipping, or is this too annoying? Okay, super. Hey, Lisa, thank you for coming. I appreciate it. Good, I'm glad that you can hear me okay even when I'm flipping. And we'll see if Pepper comes down or not. If he comes down, this will definitely be more of a let's have fun with a puzzle and play with Pepper and keep him off the puzzle board, and less of a speed puzzling because he has just gotten into nibbling on the pieces again. He did that when he was a kitten, and unfortunately he's sort of picked up that bad habit again, and I'm not sure why. Oopsies. Javi, this one is tricky. I was looking at it earlier and I was like, maybe I should choose a different puzzle to do on a live stream, but then I'm so glad I stuck with this one since you came on. So hopefully I won't throw any pieces on the floor. I'm glad these pieces are smaller because I have done a few 500 piece puzzles recently that they were so big, the pieces. It made it very difficult for me to manage the space on my board. And I did one for an online competition. It was pretty horrible. 2 hours and 30 minutes. Okay. I'm thinking that might be pretty much where I'm going to be at too. The last speed puzzle competition that I did, I got in at 2 hours, which is why I was thinking, well, maybe. And that was the last cutoff. It was 1 hour, 59 minutes, and like 20 seconds. So I literally squeaked in. So how is everyone doing tonight? I'll promise to try to look at the chat every so often, but I'm not going to be able to do it all the time, or else I won't be able to get any of the puzzle done. And I hope next time to be able to make a playlist on my Epidemic Sound, so there'll actually be background music that I don't have to worry about copyright. But I did not do that today, so 2 hours, 33 minutes, and 56 seconds. Okay. So that is the time to beat. I don't remember, did Bree do it faster than you or slower than you? Or were you guys pretty much the same? Okay. Stay focused. Okay. Feel free to pop in and out, and then I hate the idea of missing somebody's chat, but I know that other people, especially people on Twitch, they'll put a note saying that they're speed puzzle practicing and they'll check the chat later. I don't know, that's okay, but I feel like if you guys have come to say hello and such, it'd be kind of rude for me not to say hello back, you know? 3 hours and 30 minutes. Okay. This is definitely tricky. And see, I don't really sort as I go along. The only sorting that I'm doing right now is for the border, because I know some people say it slows you up if you do the border first. I almost can't help but do the border first. It's the frame of the picture of the puzzle, and that's just how I feel most comfortable doing it. But I have at least started realizing that if I'm stuck on the border, that I will start working on other things and come back to finish the border. But as you can see right now, I am pretty much just, I think I'm pretty much flipped. Let's see, move this over. Move this over here. Okay, start working on a few minutes. Oh, whoa, holy cow. I love it. I love that. If I beat your score, you'll send me a candle. I'm going to hold you to that. The challenge is on. So what's the weather like where everyone is at for everyone. I don't know. We have Elisa. We can chat with each other. Happy to see Elisa here. Completely. Oh, wow. Sorry. That must have been really loud. All of a sudden, my microphone showed so far red. Still kind of new at this. Yes, I appreciate both you guys coming for sure. But Elisa has been a very good supporter of the few streams that I've done. And videos too. And I'm very thankful. So what's the weather like where you all are at? Snowing here. I got home before it started to snow, so that was good. I suppose I should take a look and see what we've got. I think there was a little teapot, a vase of flowers, a bowl, that wonderful bread. This paper looks like it's going to be kind of hard, but I suppose you just got to keep moving forward. Feel free if at any time you need to scoot out, I hate ignoring people. You're welcome. Oh, it's cold. Yeah, I heard that it's supposed to be like on Friday. I'm in the Midwest and I heard it's supposed to be like -5 or something on Friday. That's just crazy. I'm thankful that I do not have to work on Friday, but I work Saturday and Sunday, which is why I'm not working on Friday. But so I might not do very much. I might just stay inside. Whoops, that doesn't fit. I don't really practice speed puzzling that much since Pepper is inclined to want to sit on the puzzle and nibble, etc. But I do believe he has eaten enough, at least for the moment. So maybe he'll leave us alone. Let's see. Oh, snow, yep. 38 degrees, 15 inches of snow on Sunday. Holy smokes. That is a lot of snow. I'm not a big fan of winter. I'm not. I just got back from, or my husband and I just got back from Florida. We were a few days with his folks and then a few days in Orlando at Disney. And that was really nice. It was cold, chilly. It wasn't cold, but certainly warmer than here. It was nice to get out of the area, though. So I'm not sure if we have any other folks on, but if we do, I am working on this puzzle right here called Amsterdam Brunch. And Javi, who is in the chat, and Bree both did this puzzle as a competition against each other to see who could be the fastest. And so I saw them and I'm like, hey, that sounds pretty cool. I think I want to give it a try as well. Now, I don't speed puzzle practice very often at all. I get together with some of my friends for like library events or park district events, but I can't really practice too much because my cat Pepper will decide just to sit in the middle of my puzzles and then we're all done. So, but I thought I'd give this a try tonight. We'll see how far I get. I figure what I can do is if Pepper does show up and make it difficult, I can just put a cover on it and then record where my time left off. But I'm going to think positively. Think positively. Okay, so what is the... Oh, and it is... Oh, I almost ran into this problem. Okay, so I need to make sure that I don't do the puzzle this way because I'm not going to have enough space. So I'm going to do it as if this is how, I guess. I think that's how I'm going to do it. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. He is a cutie. He is. Okay, so that means I need to have the flowers in the bottom left corner. So there's a little lemon over. Pieces don't hold together super well, so it's not. Okay, this goes up here, so it's not too easy to move it. My birthday is coming up, and my friends asked what I wanted for my birthday, and one of the things I mentioned was one of those puzzle scoops. I tried using a spatula, and that's sort of works, but not the greatest. I think in this situation, a puzzle scoop, the thing that you can buy, might be helpful. However, when you're speed puzzling, you don't have a whole lot of time to be messing around with that stuff. So. Okay. So let's see, this is all the grass up here. So this is the way you did it too, Javi? Oh, wait, I think this goes here. I think that's the problem I ran into when I was doing the other puzzle, was I didn't realize I needed to do it in that particular orientation, and then by the time I realized it, it was too late, and then I couldn't really flip it around, and it was just not fun. To turn my light a little bit, but then it's going to make me a little bit too bright. Okay, that should be all right. Okay. So I've only done a few streams, but when I've done a couple on Twitch, we've talked a lot about television shows that people like to watch. Do you guys have a favorite show that you love to watch? I'll tell you what my favorites are once you guys chime in. Okay, I think this goes up here, maybe? Does it go there? Yeah. But not that one. Okay. This goes up Oh, that doesn't go. That does. So yes, if you have a favorite television show that you like to watch, let me know. I'm always interested in seeing or hearing what people are interested in watching. I am a big fan of K-dramas, Korean dramas. Most of the ones that I watch are romances. They're just a lot of fun. And the neat part is, or a neat part, is one of my coworkers also watches them, so we have something to talk about at work. So that's kind of nice. Problem with them, though, is that they're almost movie length. You start one and then suddenly it's like it's an hour later and you're like, oh, just one more. Oh, yes. Favorite show right now is Stranger Things, but I have so many. So I heard that Stranger Things has lots of 80s references, but that it's really scary. Is that true? Or creepy? Maybe not super scary, but creepy. I am not a big creepy person. So my friends are like, this is not really a show that they would recommend I would watch. Is it over now? It's not going anymore, is it? Okay, so let's see. But The Office, I am a fan of the... Oh, you're a horror fan? Okay. So you might not think it's scary. Soul food. Interesting. I am not familiar with that. Is it about food? Or is it about something else? There we go. Making some progress on the border, even though it's falling apart. And I do like The Office. That is a good show, although so much of it is so cringy. And you know that it's not reality, so you know that Michael Scott is not making, like, actually talking to real people, for example, when he makes some of his comments. But, oh my goodness. You're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe he just said that. Okay, I know. Oh, it's about family and food. Okay. Watch horror movies. Oh, it just ended about a week ago. Oh, so like the series finale? The whole thing is over? Is that it? Okay, this is going to be over here. This is going to be over here. Yeah, soul food sounds good. I do like food. I watched the Great... I never know if it's the Great British Baking Show or the British or the Bake Off. I don't remember, but I like watching that show, and it's not it might be scripted, but it's more so just a hang on, Lisa. More putting together the border, less chatting. Okay, where does that go? Oh, I do like Jeopardy. Supermarket Sweep. I am not familiar. Is that where they run around with a like they're given, like they have to buy so much food, or they're, how does that work? Supermarket sweep. I just don't know, I guess. Okay, so I might be at the point where I'm going to stop doing the border pretty quickly because I think I have pieces that I'm missing. Well, maybe not. Maybe not too many. But I sorted kind of fast, so that's why I'm thinking I might be missing pieces. Okay, so we have the table, we have the paper, we have the teapot. Oh, look at that. Okay, the bottom border is here. Except you can't see it because, let's see if I can move it. Hang on a second. There, that's better. Okay, so thank you for the vote of confidence. I appreciate it. So we are currently at 23 minutes and 52 seconds. And okay. I don't know who I learned that tip from, but sometimes, you know, if you have a big chunk, you don't have to move the whole string of pieces. Just move like the end to see if that's where something goes. And that was, oh, that doesn't, that's what the situation was in that case. Let's move this. Okay. Wow, I think I have most of the, do I have all the border? No. I'm missing a couple pieces. Alright, so what should I do next? Teapot. I'm thinking those look like peonies. I can't tell if they're peonies or roses, but I think whatever the pink is, that's what I'm going to work on, because seems like that will be pretty easy. Could be wrong, but they're easy for me to find at least. The tricky thing about puzzle competitions is generally you don't have this much space. The last one I did, I was at a table with one other person, and they had a piece of tape down the center of the table, and you know, you had only so much space. The tape actually was, oh no, actually it might have been a piece of wood. It was a sanctioned event from the local puzzle group that I participate in on occasion. So it was a USA Jigsaw Puzzle Association sanctioned event. So they probably were using, you know, how the association generally does their in-person puzzles. I'm going to be going in, which month is it? March, to a jigsaw puzzle competition. So that's going to be kind of cool. Okay. Well, this is not as easy as I would have hoped. That's the struggle too that I find sometimes with the puzzle competitions. I'll start out like sort of strong, and then I just get tired. Oh, Pepper has joined us. Hi, baby. Hello. Yeah, this will be interesting. Well, let's note the fact that it's 27 minutes and Pepper is trying to figure out how to get onto the puzzle board because I have cameras everywhere. Oh, and if he jumps from that table, he is going to make the pieces scatter every place. And he looks like he's going to do that. So I really didn't think I was setting up a landmine for him, but he's like, how do I get over there? Oh, he figured out a way. Hi. Hey, boo-boo. Well, we'll see how long we can keep going at this. Hey, baby. See, he's just gonna sit down right there. Let's get the box cover. Oh, thank you. I guess run around and have to get so much girls. Whoever gets the most wins and gets the total. Ah, okay, that's cool. Oh, Pepper might just sit here. Well, not so lucky. See, this is what happens. But he's a good boy. All right, let's. I suppose I can be working right into the corner here. Maybe. I think the tricky thing is that when he's here, he's sort of interesting to look at, but then you can't see the puzzle. So I'll just give him a little scratchy. I know that I can generally, if I want to, I can put him up in his bedroom, and I just don't feel that that's a good thing. Pepper. It's kind of hard to do this with time sensitivity, Pepper, when you're going to be right here. I don't think he's hungry because I think he's eaten recently. We'll see. Can I have that piece? Can I have those couple of pieces that you're sitting on? Can you get up? Okay. He is cute. I forget that the whole thing is what I need. That one. Okay. So goes up higher than I thought. So white one. Well, I thought the peony or whatever, the roses, I thought they would be easier to do, but I'm stalling out a little bit over here. So when that happens, I tend to want to just switch over to something else. So I might do that pretty quickly. And I think that goes. Yeah, I think this definitely would have been a time that it would be good to have some music going on. What kind of music do you guys like to listen to? I generally like to listen to jazz. It's what I listen to when I'm doing dishes, but it's smooth jazz, because I guess that I just asked, you know, we have the Allegras. I call them the Allegras because otherwise it'll answer it and then it'll be kind of annoying. But I ask for jazz while I'm doing dishes. Sometimes Turns out I like smooth jazz. I don't just like any jazz. So now I know to ask for smooth jazz. Smooth jazz. But what kind of... Oh, and 80s music. Love, 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 love 80s music. Because that is what I grew up with. Oopsies. Okay, I think this one goes up here someplace. Maybe? I wish I could ask Pepper to go get some pieces for me. Could you do that, baby? Could you go find some pieces? I'm looking for any pink pieces, okay? Can you get me some pink ones? He said he'd think about it. Let's see, says goes up. I'm at 33 minutes. I wonder if it's time for me to switch over to another part of the puzzle. It looks like it should go, but it doesn't. Does it go? No, it doesn't go that way either. I think I should just focus a little bit more. Is that it? No. Nope. Let's get that out of the way. I seem to remember that Javi said at one point that he doesn't look at the box lid that much. That is, oh, Pepper. See, this is what happens. Now he's like, oh, she's doing that. So now it means it's time for me to, old school R&B. Okay. R&B, old school and jazz. Lo-fi. Yeah, that's, what is lo-fi? I mean, I've heard of it. I think I've listened to some lo-fi music, but I don't really know what the definition of lo-fi is. So now I'm moving over to the grass because, oh, Pepper's stomach just grumbled. That was an interesting sound, Pepper. I haven't heard that from you before. Guess I've never been this close to your to your stomach area. Please don't fart in my face. That would be awful. This is why I don't really speed puzzle that much when he's here. But I guess what I could do is I could stand up. That might make it a little easier on me. Does that go? Maybe the other way. No. Sometimes what I do when I get frustrated with him is I just pick him up and I move him onto the floor. And I do that 2 or 3 times, and then he's like, ah, forget it. I'm just going to go sit in my perch. Hey, don't bite me. So, might end up doing that. We'll see. He's doing okay, even though he did just bite me. Not really, but he's a cutie, though. I think it is time to move him. Hey, nope. No. Hey, stop it. That hurt. He's got his claws right now need to be trimmed. Lo-fi is like background music when you can read a book and still focus on the book. Oh, okay. Oh, Pepper. Here he comes. Oh, he learned to navigate that little spot pretty quickly. Maybe what I need to do is I just need to block off where I want to puzzle. I think that goes there. Yes. See, he's in his I'm going to pretend like I'm a snake and get you. Oh, okay. I'll be back. I need to go feed him, so can't really pause my timer. Let's go, Pepper. Come on. Let's go. some food. Well, this is why I don't generally speed puzzle, but Javi actually came on, so I... All right, Pepper, eat something and go away. Okay. Ooh. I'm sure Pepper will be down here very shortly because my husband said he just fed him. So that means what Pepper really wanted to do was to just play. So we'll see. We'll see how long we'll be able to keep this up before he comes down again. I really think I should be able to finish up this pink. Whew, running up the stairs definitely tells me that I am out of shape. Javi, is your cat's name Appa? Am I remembering that right? I saw that Elisa asked about your cat. How old is Appa, if I'm saying that his name correctly? And which section did you work on first? Because I'm feeling that I perhaps should not have started on this section. I'll just kind of mush all those over there for right now. Work on some more of the grass, maybe. I don't think that's right. Vegetable. Okay. Oh, lemongrass? Yeah. Well, that is a good place to start, and I figured I'm doing okay with that part so far. So Appa's only 2 years old? Holy smokes. How big is Appa? Hard to tell when I've seen him on camera. He generally kind of slinks by most of the time. Pepper is about 12 pounds. And his vet was like, I don't want him to gain much more weight. And I'm like, so we don't feed him over much, I don't think, but he would eat constantly if we let him. Oh, there's another border piece. Another piece of lemongrass. Oh, you know what I can do? I forgot about this. Psst. I have a spray can that doesn't have a motion sensor on it right now, but if I make the noise, it sort of convinces him that he needs to stay away. So I don't know, maybe that will help me. Thing is, I would just need to do that every so often. It worked. Wow. He's about to go up into his perch. Yay me for remembering that he respects the spray cans. Oops. He did it. He went up on his perch. Excellent. I mean, I'm not puzzling any faster because of it, but it means that I'll be able to keep working on the puzzle without him being in my space, hopefully. $10 or £11. Okay. All right. So they're roughly the same size. I don't know about Appa, but Pepper has a very far reach. When I put the spray cans outside the bedroom door, his perch is nearby. He will stretch and he'll pound on the door. Most of the time he's pretty good, but when he's just really feisty and really hungry, that's when that happens. But I'm like, the thing is not very close to his perch is not really close to the door, and yet he's able to stretch to bang on it. That does not look right. Might be some false fits going on. I think those two go together, but they don't go in that spot. There we go. I'm behind in my video watching, but Javi, I saw your you finished up your Disney puzzle. I think I saw the thumbnail. I just didn't have a chance to watch your video yet. Congratulations if you finished the whole thing. One day I'll tackle a puzzle that's that big. Having the space, though, is a little bit of a challenge. Oh, it's not right. Okay, I'm almost done with the lemongrass. Ooh, I can tell my back is already hurting. Oh. Oh, yes, you just complete. Yeah, that's great. How long, if you had to guess how many hours it took you, how long would you say? I know it's probably pretty impossible to add it all up. I'm just curious. And it was 9,000 pieces, right? I'll put those in later. Okay, now what? I think I'll work on the little teapot. Time to do some piece shopping. That's what I like to call it. Oh, and that might be actually good too. Let's see. Okay, so that's this little dish there. And maybe I'll do that instead. This does have a lot of nice textures in it, that's for sure. Or you know what, the lemon. See, now I'm going all over the place. I'm like, oh, there's only so many yellow pieces. Why don't I do that? Have an accomplishment of getting the lemon done. So something I'm always curious about. Do you like to do things outside in the winter, or are you a homebody? Some people I know like to go for walks in the winter. I tried once. I got snowshoes and I was like, I am gonna make peace with the winter and I am gonna go out and do things, and I did not enjoy it. I like being inside, cozy, watching TV, reading a book, working on a puzzle. That is where I enjoy being, not outside. I'm more of a, I do have to stay out of the sun. That's a little bit of a struggle. 9,000 divided into 6 sections of 1,500 each, master 30-40 hours. Wow, that is a lot of puzzling. That sure is a lot. I think I'll work on these little roses right now. I often do a whole lot of moving around of the picture too sometimes, and that becomes a annoyance. I spend more time moving the picture around when I'm doing competitions than actually it's all a time management thing. That is the problem. That was a little dish. Let's do that. So I'm at 51 minutes. Some more of those pieces. There's another little bit of lemon. Oops, sorry, you got top of my head. That was attractive, especially since I have to redo my hair. I like to use I use hair dye that washes out, so it's not quite so obvious. But it is time to redo it, that is for sure. You don't like to do anything in the winter except for being outside. You don't mind going for a walk as long as the weather's you're usually a homebody. Oh, you know, Javi, I saw that video when you went to the thrift store in the snow. I was like, oh my gosh. If I did that, and if I said the only way I could go out and get puzzles would be if I went out in the snow and the cold, I probably would never get any puzzles. Okay, I should be able to hook this up. I really want to be able to put those pieces together there, but I don't think it's quite right yet, so. But I hear you, Lisa. That's me. I generally just want to stay inside. I'm very thankful for good heat in my car. Oops, I don't think that goes. Maybe. No, I don't think so. And good heat at work. Thankful for that as well. Let's just move these out of the way. This is harder than I thought, this section. I sure do appreciate you guys coming on. I have done a couple of live streams, and I can see that I have, you know, people that show up, especially when I do the ones on YouTube. But now that I'm using my streaming software, I'm not sure. I guess I'll get a little report at the end saying how many people showed up. But anyway, how about we do this? This is the puzzle that I'm doing. And Javi's Puzzle Odyssey and Puzzles with Bree also did this puzzle. And I'm trying to see if I can beat both of their times. I don't know. I'm starting to tire out a little bit. But if there is anyone else that's on here watching, please go check out Javi's Puzzle Odyssey and Puzzles with Bree, because they are both great channels. You know what? I should just do it like this. Oh, is this piece? Am I putting this chunk in here? Yay! Oh, I like it whenever I get a big chunk. Okay. Like to puzzle and read Bible books, watch TV, no outside activities free. Yeah. That's nice that you like to read the Bible. I thought that was kind of cool when I watched, which video? I was watching one of Bree's videos this morning when I was on the treadmill. Oh, and she was talking about book recommendations because she did a puzzle that was set in, I think it was a bookstore. So she said she wanted to give book recommendations for favorite books that she's read in the past year. And first one she mentioned was the Bible, which I thought was very cool. And she said that she'd read it like, I think she read the whole thing last year. I was like, whoa. I've never accomplished that. I hear my husband upstairs. He's listening to something. Not quite sure what it is that he's listening to. Sometimes he watches my live stream, but now he's either getting a treat or something, but I can hear him hanging out in the kitchen. I don't know if he can hear me talking about him, but if he can, hi, sweetie. Hopefully you can't hear that. Hang on just 1 second. Hey, Tony. Can you turn it down just a little bit? Thank you. Thanks. Okay. I am back. Oh, that's the bread part. Okay. I think I'm going to have to pick up the pace a little bit. I am not going very fast. I'm at 1 hour. Oof. I am making progress, that's for sure, but if I go here, does it? Ah. Looks like it should have, but it didn't. Oops, shoot. Another show that we like to watch is Star Trek. We're big Star Trek fans. And Big Bang Theory. That is a good show as well. Very funny. And Parks and Recreation, although we've just finished going through the series again. So we don't have... It'll be a while before we pick up with that again. That is a super good show. And that's a nice calming show. So if you need like a good show to just kind of relax to, I like that. Okay. All this wood grain, this is pretty tricky. Mm-hmm. Very roughly, where is this? Does that go there? Maybe? Maybe this goes here? Yes, it does. Okay, I'm just going to keep plowing through. Oh, these petals are up here someplace. Let's put those there. What? Oh, this is the spoon. Okay, the spoon might be good to do. There I am again with moving the thing around. There's more of this one. It goes over here. Don't know what that is. Javi, I bet you I'm going to be closer to Bree's time than your time. I'm not giving up yet, but actually, I mean, both times are good. Get that out of the way. Get some of those bread pieces over there. Is this the spoon? Time to stand up again. I feel like I'm making progress. Well, I'm making some, but not a ton, it seems. But gotta keep going. There's that. Oh, there's so much wood in this puzzle. Oh, there's the top of my head again. Need to stop doing that. Back going to set up my coffee machine for the morning. Good idea. All right. I'm glad to see that my timer is still working because it's in the past it's pooped out a little bit, so I'm glad that it's behaving. There we go. Okay. Gotta keep on trucking. Something is not right. If that is right, then something here is not right. That looks right. So Let's take another look through the pieces, see what we got here. Get this going, that'd be nice. Finally one piece there. There we go. Starting to make a little progress. Sometimes I hum when I puzzle, especially if I'm doing a live stream. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate your support, Elisa. Thank you, thank you. 'Cause this is tricky. Let's see here. Especially, I think there might be some pieces that I have out of place. But I'm not going to find out until... Oh, okay, so that's good. That fits. Guess I'm just going to keep plowing through. Do you have any trips or anything planned anytime soon, Elisa? I think this is part of that spoon. I know not all the pink goes over there, but sometimes it's easier to just move it out of the way. Which one is that? I'm at 1 hour and 13 minutes. Okay, so I'm trying to see where... There's 2 coffee cups that have very similar... So this little pinky color is around this one on the right. But then the other one is very similar, so... Keep on on trucking. Ah, okay. Well, we did get back from one just last week, so we're not going to be doing anything real quickly, but we are going to go to a, we like hockey, and so we have a hockey game, that, out-of-town hockey game that we're going to be going to sometime soon, so that'll be nice. Do you like watching any sports? We are, we follow the Chicago Bears, and unfortunately they are now out of the running. They had a pretty good game last week, but then and they were coming back, and it looked like they were going to pull it off, but they did not. And since I'm not a super big sports person, I said to my husband, and I was like, so is that it? Are they done? He's like, yep, they're done. They're done for the season. I'm like, oh, that's too bad. I'm sure they think it's too bad, too. Next year, though. I think if I could focus on the rest of those cups, that would probably be good. This stuff goes off to the right. You like the Lions and the Tigers, okay. The Detroit Lions and the Tigers. I don't know who that is. I should know that, but I do not. And how are they doing this year? Are they in contention for going to the Super Bowl, for the playoffs? I talk as if I know what I'm talking about. I don't really. Looks like it goes right. Nope, that's not right. It doesn't go there. Oof. Oh, Tigers is baseball. Okay. You don't think the Lions will make it football? I'd like to watch ice skating. Been to a hockey. Yeah, hockey is a lot of fun. It it's a fast game and it moves the players move around so quickly. Will you be watching the Olympics then? If you like ice skating, I bet you that's something that you'd like to watch. I think they start pretty soon. Maybe February 6th. Looks like that should be around there someplace. Tennis, volleyball, excellent. Definitely. It's amazing all the different sports that you can watch. I think there's more of that spoon, maybe? Not sure. Keep going. Keep going, Lisa. Keep going. Doing some more piece shopping. That's what I like to call it when I'm... Can't really see that. There we go. I remember we used to play, you mentioned liking volleyball. I played volleyball in gym class, and I remember it being very painful because I would do that with the serving and it make my arm all red. Wasn't my favorite, but there were sports that I liked less than volleyball, so volleyball actually wasn't too bad. We did cross country skiing in gym when I was growing up, which I thought was kind of neat. We also did square dancing and I don't remember, dodgeball. Didn't like dodgeball. Let's see, so that goes. Doesn't go there now, but it goes right there. Excellent. I like when you get a little piece that hooks everything together. Then you feel like you're making some progress. Okie dokie. Swimming. Ah, okay. Swimming's your favorite sport? Now, can you do all the different swimming strokes? Or did you learn them all? I can do the forward, I don't even know what they're called. Forward stroke. I know that's not what it's not dog paddle. I know it has a name. I just can't remember. You can do the backstroke. Sorta. Definitely not competitive. That is for sure for me. I remember looking at people doing the butterfly and I'm like, what on earth are they doing and how are they doing that? Also was not something that I could do. Could you do the butterfly? Oh, this probably goes like that. Okay. So we're gonna say that's how that one goes. Maybe. Whew. Oh, swimming. Okay, swimming is your favorite hobby. I didn't see who said that. I thought Elisa had said that. So, what you can do most of them. Holy smokes. I'm impressed. Do you still swim now? I have a place where I can go swimming, but generally what I'm doing is mostly using the hot tub. But there's a little section that I can go kind of paddling around in. But I did try to do some swimming not too long ago there, and I got tired pretty fast. Okay, making a little bit of progress towards the teapot, so that's good. I have this little habit that I discovered after I did some speed puzzling. I tap a piece after I've put it in. I noticed I did that, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm wasting so much time when I do that. I think it's just like that I'm satisfied that it's in. And I'm like, give a little yay, but I'm like, it's not going to help me win any speed competitions, that's for sure. So I'm at 1 hour and 27 minutes. I bet you there's going to be a whole lot of chunks that I'm not going to be happy with that are tricky to do. So it's like I need to pick up the pace, because once I get to those spots, I'm going to be in trouble. I sure appreciate you guys coming on tonight and cheering me on. So, Javi, do you have a favorite sport that you watch in the Olympics, since the Olympics are coming up? I think Elisa was mentioning that you do the same tap. You swim casually in the summer, but I love swimming. When I was in Puerto Rico, did a lot of it. Ah, very good. My dad has a friend who's 99 and still swims. Holy cow. Now that is good. That is good. I mean, they say it is not hard, it's not hard on your joints, which is why it's definitely a good activity to do. To be able to still do that at 99, that's great. Okay, I think I'm gonna have to, what is this one? Maybe it's on this side of the teapot. Yeah, that looks about right. I think it's time to stop with the teapot again and to pick up with this. There's more teapot. I can't get thrown off, but well, not thrown off, but I can't get sidetracked by it, I guess. But I'm like, oh, it's the teapot. It's not hard. Okay, time to go piece shopping again. Try to keep my head out of the shot. Looks like there's some coffee. Some more coffee. Guess I'm going to be working on the coffee right now. I heard that if you puzzle with, like, in pairs, or in, four, that, my chair is scooting all over the place, that it is not good form to collect pieces. What I, literally was just doing. But good things I'm doing it by myself, so nobody's going to yell at me. That one belongs over there. There we go. It's hard not to want to tap those pieces. Okay, there's this spoon if it would go into place. So this must go over here. Nope. So that must be with this coffee then. Or maybe it's off to the Huh, I do not know. There we go. Coffee. So this has to be over here. Oh, I see it, I think. Yeah. I just didn't have it turned the right way. Okay, more coffee. All right. Thanks so much, Javi. I appreciate. Share the live in my community section. Oh, okay. Cool. Neat. Super, super. All right. Thanks again. And I'm going to keep on with it, and I'll update you guys and let you know how long it took me. Have a good night. I do appreciate that you stuck around. Thank you. Ooh, okay. Maybe I will go back to working on the teapot. Be nice if I could finish it. Thanks for sticking around, Elisa, but I certainly understand if you have to go too. But thanks for being here. Mm-hmm. Little teapot's a little tricky. But I can't give up. Well, certainly. Certainly. Yeah, I feel incredibly blessed that Pepper is like sleeping now, so I cannot take this too lightly. I gotta keep forging ahead. Oh, that's up on the top, so this might be on the side. Oh, I think that's the bread is over there. This is tricky. Okay. There I am tapping the pieces again. One hour and 38 minutes. I think I need to put it aside again. There we go. Yep, he is asleep. He is out. He's in his little perch. I'm very thankful for that. That's why I haven't given up trying to puzzle when he's been here, because I know that eventually he'll settle down. And he did. So that's good. Okay, oh yeah, that's the handle. That makes sense. I think it's time to do some more piece shopping pretty soon. Something's not right in there. I guess I'll figure it out eventually. So do you have a puzzle that you're working on? The last I think I saw, the picture you put up was your concert tickets puzzle. Have you done another one since that time? That was a nice puzzle. I think you said it was the first one that you've done in a while of the 1,000 piece. If I'm remembering what you said correctly. Okay, what is going on with this? Oh, that doesn't go there, that's why. That does. Okay. So now the real question is, where does this go? Oh, I think I found it. I think I found it. Okay. There. That must be over on this side. Forget that some of that flour is on that side as well. I brought everything over to this side. Mm. White Mountain. Very nice. What is what's the image of the White Mountain that you're doing? And I think that's awesome that you've been able to pick up with doing them again. Mm. I'm going to have to do something that's going to help me pick up some speed here because I'm slowing down. Nothing over there. I think this is all that paper. But there's paper down there too. Okay, maybe I'll look for that straw. It sort of looks like straw, but I don't think that's what it is. But I think I'm going to work on that. This should be... Wish I could figure out where that went. I really want to be able to hook this in someplace. Maybe it goes there. Oh, look at that. Okay, phew. Well, that one's not right though, but that's okay. That one is. All right, I'm getting closer. Awesome. Thank you for your support. I appreciate it. It really is a fun hobby, isn't it? There's so many different options for puzzles. You know, there's small puzzles and 300-piece puzzles, 1,000-piece puzzles. It's just amazing. Let's see what this is. Is it part of a... I still have a little bit. There we go. Let's finish up the teapot. Kind of all over the place with this now, but you just got to keep putting pieces in. Oh, this is the heavy grain is down on the floor, so I think I'm going to work on that. It's a little more blue. I think I'm going to have to pick up the pace. Javi said that he'd give me a candle if I beat his time. Do you think I'm going to do it? I don't know. I have an awful lot of pieces. Wouldn't trade it for the world. Puzzling will always be part of my life. Yep. I agree. I feel lucky to be able to do it too. I'm glad you're able to get back at it, get back to it after your surgery. Let's see. Must be some more wood grain in there that I'm not seeing. It probably goes together somewhere. It is so quiet not having any music to listen to. Next time I will do it differently. I know you joined me for one stream, but I ended up getting a lot of copyright dings on that one, I guess you could say. So that's why I figured it would be better to just do my music properly. And then I didn't get it done, so next time. Oops. Oh, yeah, you missed the music. I'm sorry about that. I will make that a priority because I miss it too. Because I was able to sing along with it. But yeah, I know that there's ways that I can do it, so just have to get it done. Oh, there's more of the wood grain here. I don't think that helped me any. Just put that over there for now, I guess. That? No, it doesn't go there. Looks like it should go around here someplace though, doesn't it? Not sure what that piece is. I think I'm now officially at the hard section. Oh, and Pepper's getting interested. He's looking over the edge. He's like, what you doing? shoot, he's on the move. Well, sort of like Voldemort in Harry Potter, he who shall not be named. Oh wow, that was significant. Okay, 2 hours, Pepper. I need your cooperation, buddy. He's like, I'll cooperate by sitting right on top of your puzzle. You want more food? Is that it? Maybe I'll do a little bit of sorting. Dirt pieces. Oh, here's another wood piece. Nope. Oh, there's more wood. See if that's what I need. Does this go there, Pepper? I'm just going to put all the dark pieces over in that corner. I know I'm probably wasting time sorting like this, but since he is not making this easy, let's just take some time to do that. Looks like that should go there. Okay, that's how it works. He and I just do like a little dance every now and then and keep plowing away. He's like, oh, so you're working over here now. Isn't that right? Isn't that what you're doing? Isn't that what you're doing to me? Yes, it is. I don't know about that piece. Where does this one go? I think it goes underneath your foot, Pepper. I think it does. You know you make this challenging, right? Like, of course I do. That's my job. Silly little Pepper. Should we look for some more pieces? Let's see. So it's got paper. We have a spoon. Oh, how will I figure out what that spoon looks like? I might have to pick you up again, Pepper. And I know you're not going to like that, but because I'm not going to be able to get this finished with him like this. I'll be back, Elisa. Come on, Pepper. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Hello. Okay. Where that spot is. I'm getting tired. Might end up having to call it quits on this one pretty soon. We'll see. Well, I know that I'm about 20 minutes away from finishing 20 minutes from hobbies time. So I don't think he'll be owing me any candle. But that was a nice challenge, and I appreciated that he said that, though. Did keep me moving for a good while. Show me where that bit went. Mm-hmm. is tricky. I'm getting tired. I was definitely slowing down. What I don't want to do is give up. However, what I might need to do is give up for tonight. Finish it up tomorrow morning. That might be a thing. These should still be over here someplace. I think what I'll do is I will stop at Javi's time, which is in another 8 minutes. And we'll see how far I still have to go. And then I'll time myself in the morning. And we'll go from there. It's probably the best way for me to do it. But I do have to get to bed eventually. Okay, good night. I'm gonna try another 8 or 7 more minutes. See how much I can get done in 7 minutes. Probably not very much, but I'm gonna keep plowing through. So if you hang for another 7 minutes, we'll see how much I can do. And if not, that's okay too. I knew where that chunk went. Oh wait, does it go right there? No. Think. Might go in there. 3 more minutes. Okay, a minute left. Okay, well, I am officially at 2 hours and, oh wait, I think he said 2 hours and 36 minutes. Let's see if I could scroll up in the chat and see what he says. I'm kind of wasting time seeing how many, but I want to start it or stop it right when his stopped. So 2 hours, 33 minutes and 56 seconds. Okay, I still have a couple more minutes to go. Not that that's going to help me that much. Wish I could find that piece right there. That would be nice. But I don't think I'm going to be that lucky. Oh, I still have so much more to go. But this has been fun. And I will finish it up tomorrow morning before I have to go into work. So I am now officially at the time when Javi finished. And I did not 2:33, and I think he said 36. 56. Another 30 seconds. Don't think I can accomplish it. But it's been interesting. That I can definitely say it's been interesting. Did I finally find? Nope. Did not find that one piece. It's got to be here someplace. Well, I thank you so much for spending time with me today, Elisa. And I hope you have. Oops, let me go back here so I can see. Yeah, I really appreciate you spending time and keeping me company and cheering me on. And I'm sorry I didn't get it finished, but I'm going to stop my timer. I don't know if I can start it up again tomorrow. Well, looks like I can. We'll see if it holds the time. So anyway, thank you so much for joining me. And I'll see you again soon, hopefully next Wednesday. I got a fair bit done. It's this paper, and then the rest of the banana loaf or lemon loaf, blueberry. That's the challenge. All right. Thanks so much. Have a good night. Bye-bye. Okay. Good. I'm glad you had fun. I did too. Okay. All right. Bye-bye. Oh, thank you very much. I didn't know who else was on. Thank you for watching, and maybe next Wednesday I'll do another one. Okay.